were the first ones. You're alive. I'm glad to see another living soul.
Yes, I'm alive. At least for now. What has happened here?
The miller went off to warn Clearfell about a strange sickness plaguing our men. I was fixing to go after him until that bloody thing got to me first. I would appreciate it if you could... Reach Clearfell. Find the miller.
Clearfell could be in danger. I'd best hurry. Now this might be just what I need. What power?
We need your strength!
Brock. me or you.
Elton, please come inside.
Father, you're...
Where have you been, lad? I've been worried sick. I looked for you everywhere after those soldiers came for you, but when I found neither hide nor hair, I had to believe, well, it's a good thing you managed to escape the Count's justice. Let's just say that. It seems the first ones have graced us with fortune. We could sorely use your strength in these dark times. There's a beast of particular dark power stalking us out in the Felin. It moves unseen under the dirt and attacks without warning. We can't leave the walls to find food. Now, if you could channel your violence against this devourer, as Finn calls it, we'd be indebted to you. Till next time.
The Count must die for what he has done to us.
Earthquake creates jagged ground that slows enemies. After a few seconds, while Bone Shatter is equipped, monsters display these indicators when their stun meter is almost full. Use
Oi, it's you! You're Renly's foundling, Renly's son, aren't you? Good to finally meet you. I am Finn, and I shall be your humble provider of useful and diverse objects that are most definitely not scrounged or stolen. If I don't got it, I can get it. You just let me know. Your old man's all right by me. Never said an unkind word. Treasure what you've got. You hear me? This is a wooden tomb, if you care to see it objectively. We're not quite dead yet, but food supply is dwindling. Feeling lucky? See you.
He lives up to his reputation.
Welcome to the Camp of the Lost. I am Una. I know you and I never met in the village, but Renly has been sick with worry about you since he got here. This is the first good news he's had, and for that, I am thankful to see you. You must have heard the rumors in the village. All this began the night Count Gianor took his most loyal men into the Grillwood. That's when his growing madness began. Something happened out there. Please, I beg of you, travel to the forest. I fear that our land's sickness will only deepen unless something is... He doubts himself, but I know he will find a way to protect us. He is a good man, and I am thankful for his presence. In many ways, he reminds me of my father. Renly brings the strength, Finn brings the wit, and I'm doing my best to keep spirits raised with my songs. Hope is the only thing we have now, but it's in short supply. I've collected these over time. What do you think? May it keep you alive. Sip from it slowly. Don't waste any. May it fill your heart. Stay safe if you can.
We will survive this. I swear it.
What have we got? Well, this place was never meant to house this many people, especially not the sick and injured. But there's nowhere else to go. The monsters creeping out of the forest keep us locked within these wooden walls, and the Count's tyranny has made outlaws of everyone here. So nobody's coming to save us. I don't have the heart to tell the others I don't see a way to survive this. I put on a brave face, but it's the truth. It's a shame what happened to old Brannock. He was a kind man in life, but I can't say I'll miss the creature he became. Oh, he tried to batter his way in for 5 full days once he rose again, well, we thought we were done for. But then you came along, and I'm glad you did. This part of Farrell has been a fair home for many an Essamite generation. The clans didn't always get along, but we had to settle our feuds when the Eternals laid their savage boot upon us. We weren't able to take part in the Bloody Flowers Rebellion, but we had our share of conflict with them here. Their ruins run over the top of ours, fighting us. What would you like? A fine choice. Go well.
By decree of the Count of Ogham, able-bodied men capable of excavation must present themselves at the manor at once. Failure to do so will constitute a crime.
Yes?
How can I help? Here's what I got. Go well. What have we got? Take a look. Stick to the cairns. Oi! Anything take your fancy? You'll survive well in that. You'll survive well in that. Stick to the cairns. What have we got? What would you like? Stick to the cairns.
Hello. sorry. I've collected these over time. What do you think? Oh, I like this one. Goodbye.
Hello. Feeling lucky? Hey, not bad. There. Hey, not bad. Pretty. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but cheers. Enjoy. Not bad. Hey, not bad. Enjoy. Yeah, sure. I'll take it off your... Not even sure I picked that up. Hey, not bad. Enjoy. Not bad. Hello? None of it's junk. Trust me. See you.
flame.
I have received reports of a number of villagers hiding at the Clearfell logging site. Travel there and convey my order to return. Anyone refusing my authority should be considered a traitor and a criminal. Deal with them as you see fit, but bring their bodies back to the manor.
No chance!
This lair, how deep does... twisted it into a nightmare. Horrific task, but to protect Clearfell, I'll do it again.
Finally! Took down the Devourer, did you? Oh, that's incredible! This is the first real success we've had against the darkness. We can breathe a bit easier now, perhaps even go out and gather food. Now, this won't cover our debt to you, not nearly. But take it as thanks. I know I'm not your father, lad, but I've tried hard to raise you the best I can. I don't know how the Karui might have... You've always had a strong will. That's what truly makes... How can I help? Take a look. That'll be useful. I'll find some use for that. Stick to the carrots. How's the clearing? Here's what I got. Oi! Take a look. That's a good one. Till next time. Oi! Anything take your fancy? If you find a pint out there, do bring it back.
It's been many years. Does the witch still live here? It seems no one is safe from corruption. I remember this place.
What happened here? This shade, is it still alive? Perhaps it can give us the answers we seek. Only the Count's sword has the power to bind souls to the tree like this. We must free it somehow. To release that being from the Tree of Souls, we'll need more than simply cutting his rope. The ancient runes that imbue the Count's blade create... There is a battlefield not far from here that runs red with rust, where the weapons and armor of countless Ezamites still remain. We call it the Red Veil. Renly will know how to forge them. I'll wait here. The old magics will protect...
By decree of the Count of Ogum, those condemned to hang from these branches are to be left until their hearts no longer beat, their lungs no longer fill with air, and their flesh is no longer warm. In death, you are not forgiven. Your souls will remain trapped here by this ancient moor of maligned wood, and the grove will be forever denied you. Rot here in the grove for all time, and good riddance.
Destruction! There'll be no passage here. For now. These were not my ancestors.
How can I help? That place used to be a kind and warm wood. I even took you to play there when you were younger, if you remember. Oh, it's a dark well now, with no way out for most. If you go there, be on your guard and remember the skills I taught you. Here's what I've got. I'll find some use for that. I'll find some use for that. I'll find some use for that. Go well. If you find a pint out there, take a look. One of my finest. A fine choice. A fine choice. Stick to the cairns. What would you like? Stick to the cairns.
Yes? You killed the Devourer in its own lair? That's mighty brave of you, hero. Now at least we won't starve to death. One less way to die, I guess. I was the first to notice the Mad Count's fist closing around this land. He kept rounding up people like me for reasons that smelt like wolf droppings. I'm a bit of a slippery fish though, so I dodged his nets. Then his mercenaries started coming for people I actually liked, and that's when I knew something was up. The village folk kept defending his actions. I don't know why they couldn't see it. Maybe they didn't want to see it. As an esteemed member of no clan at all, I had the distinct honour of wandering through the lovely sights of all 4 seasons. Summer heat, winter chill, take your pick. For company, it was my pleasure to sup with the outlaws, the deranged, and the unwanted. It's simply unthinkable that I never met a nice girl to settle down with, isn't it? It won't be like this forever. I'm gonna build my palace someday. Been planning it since I was small and found myself on my own. Imagine with me, if you will, a vast span of wood above you in the trees. That's the foundation you're looking at. You ascend a tremendous spiral staircase around an ancient trunk and find yourself approaching a treehouse worthy of the first ones. Dozens of lavish bedrooms, two stocked kitchens, tall spires, a tower that looks out over all of Ogham, and half a farrel for good measure. Isn't it glorious? That's where I really live. This cold, damp, hungry world is just an illusion. Who knows what prizes await? Watch yourself out there.
How's the clearing? Take a look. Stick to the cairns.
Sorry, I survived. But all that I was is gone. Count Gianor has only been growing more and more cruel with his justice. He arrested my father for bringing in the harvest one day late, and the rest of my family scattered and fled as the soldiers came for them. I was away when it happened, but my neighbors warned me on my way home, and I fled. Clearfell is as far as I could go before the dangers of the forest closed in. There is scant hope in my heart for my father, but I must believe my mother and my 2 younger brothers escaped, even though my heart tells me that they are just songs now. I keep longing for a ray of light to cut through the darkness of these bleak days. The Devourer is just another victim of the sickness infecting our precious land. Many of Ogham's beasts are fearsome and dangerous, but not like this. The infection in the soil, water, and air is changing them. All of them. It is sad to see such a great creature slain, but it was no longer what it once was. I suppose it had to be done. The first ones ran wild through the Grellwood of old, hunting and brawling as they saw fit. It is said that the spirits of the forest would watch them and be entertained. Over time, the forest became abundant with the joys of those spirits and their old magics. It was a haven for the unity of life and spirit. That place of beauty has now become shadowed and deadly. The curse upon this land has made the known paths of the Grellwood twisted and treacherous, so much so that we can no longer even reach our home. The great sword Agnar is currently in Count Gianor's possession, but the mighty runed blade was not always his to wield. It is an ancient weapon of the old magics, inspired by the great wolf himself. Legend says it was forged and runed for the original clan leader so he might lead his people to a new, safer land. This brought them to Farrell, where they founded Ogham. Ever since, Agnar was passed down to the leader of the strongest clan. When the position of Count was established in Ogham, the sword was bound to the roll. But now, Gianor sullies his remarkable history with his misdeeds. I hope I will live to see the day when someone worthy takes up the sword once more. He wears an eloquent mask of words. I doubt anyone here has seen what lies beneath. For many summers, I watched him cut smooth circles around the village square, moving from partner to partner, as if he was attending one of those famed eternal masquerades, always masked, always pretending to be something he wasn't, never serious. It's a shame, because when a masquerade ends, everybody that is real goes home, but he'll still be dancing, masked and alone. Please, take your time. Bye.